Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Franklin Cruz from True Investors. So in today's episode, we are going to do a rehab site walkthrough on the Sherwood Project. This is going to be an update. So in this podcast, please get a pen and paper. I do these podcasts so you could be educated in these videos, so you can be educated on truly a true investor who's a true developer as well, because I'm a developer, but boots on the ground in the trenches doing deals every day. And so you're seeing it in real time. So here's a little update on the Sherwood Project. So if you see that we have shingles on top of the roof. So those shingles have been there now for about 2.5 weeks. And the main reason why is there has been then a delay when it comes down to the roofing permit. So we'll walk and talk. So the delay number one that you always want to see whenever you're pulling any type of permit in your municipality, you're going to make sure that the notice of commencement, they call it an NOC, has actually been completed and filed. You typically have to get that signed by the homeowner, and then you also have to get that completed by the GC or the contractor who's pulling the permit. Why is this important? You want to make sure that you understand the micro details on how to pull a permit, because that can actually speed up your project or slow it down. Right now, we have a slowdown, and the main reason why we have a slowdown is because the roof does not have a new roof on it yet, and the main reason why is there's been a delay when it comes down to we turned in the NOC, the notice of commencement, and now they still have not approved the notice of commencement, and then we can get a permit. So that's why we still haven't done the roof yet, is because there's been the delay in the permit. So that's the first thing. Now, I'm gonna kind of do a walkthrough on the exterior of the property. If you remember, we actually, and if you're listening to this, on the exterior of the property, we had screen enclosures, and we enclose them. Why did we enclose them? Because truly the only way to raise the value of a property is not a pool, that's a luxury item. It's not a big TV, that's a luxury item. It's not solar, that's a luxury item and a scam. Be careful. Not all of them are, but most of them are. But you could add it through adding heated living square footage. Heated living square footage. That is how you add value to properties. That is how to unlock a lot of great profitability. That's a win-win for you, and it's a win-win for the sellers. Remember, at the end of the day, we're here because we want to help sellers, and we do have to make a profit. We're in a business, and everybody understands it's got to be a win-win-win scenario. So with that, we added AC work that we added in certain areas. We enclosed the front as well. This used to be a screened in. We enclose it. We're adding a wood effect. I personally love adding wood and natural materials to properties if you can, and that's what we're doing. These are right here as well. I highly recommend, and if you're listening to this and you can't see it, is to buy glass bathroom enclosures. So basically, you know, the glass sliders. The best place to buy them, the funny part is Amazon. You just get the measurements of the area, you look on Amazon, and they ship it directly to you because they weigh a lot. How you doing, sir? So what we did, this was all screened in. So if you're listening, I'm looking at an area that was screened in. We actually had the approvals to get it in, to make it enclosed. And then we rerouted the AC as well. So if you see here, whenever you're enclosing something, you first want to make sure you have approvals for it. You frame it in. Once you frame it, if you come over here, once you frame it, you're putting your sheeting. This is called sheeting. Then you're putting a house wrap. A house wrap, this is what a house wrap looks like as well. If you don't see this, you could type it in Lowe's and type in house wrap. Put in a house wrap. This basically keeps in the moisture and makes it waterproof, right? Then once you complete that, now you're putting your insulation, right? Make sure that you do your wiring before your installation, just FYI. If not, it's going to get really sticky. So yeah, you have your insulation. Your framing is always, in every municipality, is a little bit different. Typically, framing is every 16 inches you have framing. And then you're gonna put your drywall. Once you put your drywall, then you're mudding it, you're covering all the holes. Then once you mud it and it's dry, get 15-minute mud, don't get the 30-minute or hour. 15-minute mud, then if you're choosing to use texture, you could do that. So that's how we do it. So right now we have electrical. This whole room was screened in, and I'm in another screened in area that we enclosed. All this has been textured, room has been finished, and the AC has been rerouted as well. So The other thing is to make sure whenever you're doing a rehab that the structural integrity is there. That is the core of the rehab. You want to make sure everything structural is strong. There's nothing that is not thought through, period. And key items that I always see that homeowners overlook as well. Oh yeah, and now I'm walking into the laundry room. So this laundry room, again, this was screened in, and the outside siding was right behind here. And we actually now made it all drywalled in. So when you're here, you have that beautiful feel, right? And it does have a deck as well. And since the last time, the update, we painted the entire property. So everything's been painted. So painted, enclosed, everything is finished. The last time it wasn't like this at all. All of this was pressure washed as well. We got everything completed. So what homeowners overlook, and what I believe investors overlook, and even developers, there's always a budget and then there's reality. Your goal is to get as close to both of them as possible. Let's say that budget is a beautiful woman and she's gorgeous. She is amazing. You see her for the first time, you take her to Chili's, you're like, yep, that's the one. She got the 2-for-1 special. She's smart, I like her. She's a long-term catch. But then the reality of it is 3 months down the line, it's crazy, right? Like something's going on. Now she don't want Chili's, she wants Burns Steakhouse. And there's only so many times we can go to Burns. You know, she said she likes shopping at Winn-Dixie, but she's truly a Publix girl, right? So you just don't know. So there, in a rehab, in any kind of project, even development as well, there's the budget of what you think it is, but then once you put boots on the ground and you're in the trenches, then there's the reality. So you want to make sure your goal is to get as close to reality as you can on every single project. So that is kind of the quick update on when you're dealing with the roof delays. Again, make sure that you get your permits in order. Make sure, again, your electrical, plumbing, and HVAC, if you have any kind of upgrades, those are called MEPs. Make sure mechanical, electrical, plumbing, MEPs, make sure your MEPs are always taken care of. That's anything from a rehab or development. Right? And then you've got your structural integrity. Make sure that's always a strong thing. And then you've got, don't forget, you're overlooking things. You've got your budget, and then you've got reality. You got somebody who said they were okay with McDonald's, but they truly want a steakhouse. All right? So just make sure of that. So hopefully you got something out of this. This is, again, a rehab site, fast walkthrough. I just wanted to bring up some major points that hopefully you get something out of this, that you could actually, again, use it today, get something out of it, move forward, and adjust anything that you need to adjust if you haven't thought through some of the items I'm talking about. So again, my name is Franklin Cruz. If you got something out of these videos, please like it, share it, do whatever. And I do these videos because I truly want to educate home sellers, investors, and future developers. We're on the same team. All right, bye.